Rhinoplasty is a procedure in which the surgeon's precision and artistic sense play an important role. The goal in rhinoplasty is that the new nose not call attention to itself, but blend fully into the general context of the face. Since there is no perfect or ideal nose, the time to explain what you want and expect from the surgery is during your first visit to your surgeon. The rhinoplasty procedure can be done under general anesthesia or with a local anesthetic and sedation. The nose